Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for another 5-match set. This time, well, it's going to be the Niv to Life deck. You saw us play this deck pre-rotation. Now it's post-rotation. And one of the reasons I thought it was interesting pre-rotation was nothing disappears from this deck after rotation. We keep the entire core here. All the gold spells are here. We've got Cornucopia. The big loss is the tri-lands. So I've been playing this a little bit on the ladder. And we are like 6-1 or something with this deck right now in platinum. I've been goofing around with a lot of different decks, so we're still in platinum. But I'm gonna try and take this one up to mythic. It's got the most promise, I think. So for those of you who don't know how it works, basically you're just a domain ramp deck. You're ramping with Cornucopia, and that's really it. You've got Herd Migration and Leyline Binding, the excellent domain cards that are still very good. You're playing a bunch of sweepers. We've got 8. 2 Sunfall, 4 Ill-Timed Explosion, which also doubles as your card draw. I wish I can zoom in on the cards. Okay, nice. This was bugged before. And 2 Temporary Lockdown because aggro is everywhere. This could change, but it's actually been okay with 2. You have so much built-in life gain with Cornucopia. Even the normal domain decks, they can gain some life off this. They're also playing this. But this deck's leaning into Niv-Mizzet, so you're playing even more gold spells. We've got Make Your Own Luck. We've got the full playset of Lightning Helix. And Niv-Mizzet Supreme can buy those cards back out of the graveyard by discarding a card. You can letting you cast it again. That's jump starting. So you get to jump start all these cards out of the graveyard, which is really good. Sometimes you can kill them with Lightning Helixes. Sometimes you just draw a bunch more cards. Demonic Tutor is insane. This thing looks through basically half your deck for 2 mana. So that's the deck. 26 land and a bunch of different sources here trying to make it all work. It's tough, but Fabled Passage helps. No room for any utility lands in this deck. Can't even really get away with a Cavern of Souls. I don't know, maybe. I'd love to play Cavern of Souls. I don't even think I can pull it off. It's not that important right now because blue-white control has kind of disappeared, so it's fine not having Cavern, but here in the sideboard, we've got a bunch of stuff against potentially, you know, late-game spells-based decks. Temp Lockdowns ×2, so we go up to the full play set of Lockdown against aggro. Tidebinder's just good against all the mid-range decks, control deck, like just good against everything. It's just super flexible all around, you know, good card. Assassin's Trophy's in here to deal with weird non-creature permanents, not something like Urabrask's Forge or creature lands. We don't have any way to really interact with creature lands if they're bigger than 4, which is like the most played ones, Restless Reef and Restless Cottage. So Trophy is pretty good. It comes in against a lot of different stuff, hits Planeswalkers. It's bad in the early game, but yeah. And then Triple Obstinate Baloth, because there's so much discard running around. There's mono-black discard, white-black decks playing discard. There's green-black decks playing discard. So we were playing 2, we went up to 3, and it's just been... we're 100% match win percentage. I think we played against black-green 4 times, and we're 4-0. Tyrannex Rex is in here against the, you know, big counter magic decks, like, again, control, but... I haven't seen much control, so we're down to 2 of these, and that's the deck. So we're going to run it through 5-match set. I will see you in round 1. But it's because my grandfather, who came over from Portugal with his family, drilled it into them that voting is not a right. It's a privilege. You're lucky you can vote. You better can vote, because a lot of people out there can't vote, and their lives suck because of it. You know what I mean? He came from Portugal when Salazar was the dictator, and it was not a great place. Secret police, there was all kinds of shit going on. And he left with his, you know, family, 2, 3 infant children and my grandma. And like, oh my God. That was the reason. It's like, don't take that shit for granted. Don't be apathetic to your politics in your country. Otherwise, the bad people win. The people who really want to seize power for themselves, they're tireless. They will never stop trying to seize more power. That's why we need regulation. Things need to be... Capitalism unregulated is completely a failure. We've seen that now. Late stage capitalism, it's a shit show. It has to... Capitalism can work, but it must be heavily regulated. People... And those regulations need to be followed. They can't just, like, make a regulating body and then... I've got double white here. I think I'm just going to go for black, actually. I've got blue... Oh, I've got blue-red on the same land? Okay, I'm going to get red then, actually. Don't make them toothless, you know what I mean? Don't hollow them out from within. That's how democracies turn into authoritarian countries. They go from a democracy to a kleptocracy and then to an authoritarian dictatorship, basically. Look at Russia, look at Venezuela, there's many examples of this, exactly this. during the middle phase, that kleptocratic phase, that's when a lot of people in the country, power players, are hollowing out institutions and corrupting all the institutions that are supposed to be there to stop this kind of shit from happening. Putin, when he was the mayor, he was the deputy mayor of St. Petersburg. That's when he started taking tons of bribe and amassing a huge fortune for himself, and just it was the public's money. People, the citizens of Russia, their money. He stole lots. It's all on record. There's books been written about this and all sorts of articles, you name it. It's crazy. But you watch things, you know, in the States, it feels like it's happening in real time. It's scary as shit. You're seeing it happen in real time, like the hollowing out of institutions and things like the SEC and the IRS, like things that are supposed to be able to go after people and keep them honest. Why do you think bad people go after those institutions first? Okay, what? Oh. What am I gonna bind here? Boy, I really need to eat a lockdown. Oh, okay, right. I'm gonna ill-timed here, but I don't want them to draw a card. That'll put them to... Yeah, okay. They won't be able to draw here. I could have eaten one of the guys in play, I guess, but I think I want to kill these guys. So let's ill-time... Oh, come on. Okay, I'm not going to discard anything, and I'm just going to Sunfall next turn. Yikes. The Olympics are not falling. Yeah, they broke from them. Like, they were... Boxing is so corrupt. It's insanely corrupt. Like, you read about some of the associations and stuff, boxing associations, all of them are dirty as hell. It's crazy. That's why the Olympics broke ties with them. The, whatever they were called. They've changed names now. Ooh, nice. Okay, we get to eat more rabbits. Guess what's for dinner? Rabbit stew. Oof. Okay, I'm at 8 life, though. That's a little annoying. Niv-Mizzet can recast ill-timed at some point, maybe. Here's Questy. Yeah. Okay. Probably should just do it again, right? I've got the 4/4. I don't want to give them more scries here. Okay, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna use this 4/4 to essentially bait more action from them. They can't start hitting me here. They need to either play more stuff or pump their stuff. The only way they pump is by playing more stuff. I guess they could target this with something. Oh, that's a boat opponent's control. Never mind. But yeah. Roots or mono black skeletons? Probably mono black skeletons, Yaga. Roots is a very complicated deck. If you like that style of gameplay and you want to work and kind of get better at playing the deck, then play Roots. But it's going to be a frustrating process initially. You're gonna lose a bunch because you're playing the Roots deck and you just don't know the optimal lines. But eventually you grind through that early, tough part, and you'll get good at playing it, and then you can probably do well with it. But it might also be a deck that a lot of people are hating out. I feel like there's less hate out there for the Skeletons deck, whereas Roots has any deck packing graveyard hate is going to be wrecking it, right? Blue-white is the bad one. Oh, that's a tough one, Kasowski. I don't know. I haven't played enough with either of them. I'm still not liking my blue-white control deck. My blue-white control list, I'm not super happy with. So until I find a list I like, I can't recommend it. So I would say Artifacts right now. I think Artifacts is much more straightforward. Like, I'm not as unsure about the deck list for blue-white Artifacts, but the blue-white control deck, I'm not sure what I want in that deck right now. It's weird. It's hard to build. It's very hard to build. I need to see what people are doing still, and it's too up in the air still, right? So, I mean, I should just slam Atraxa here, right? And then if I find an untapped white source, both my basic planes are in play, so I can't actually play an untapped white and have Leyline up. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's what happens. Okay. Yeah, all those that went against him. What were we talking about, MTGO? Sorry, I missed that. Was that in reference? Oh, that was something I said. I don't know what I was mentioning, but land density wrong. No, I mean, this is a 26 land is a little shy. This deck would normally play 27, but we don't have all the cycling lands and everything. So 26 is good here. And we're not playing Topiary Stomper and stuff that fetches lands. Like when you played the version with Invasion of Zendikar and Topiary Stomper, you'd place 27 lands. 26 lands is the correct number here. But it's just not going great. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Temp Lockdown is going to be absolutely backbreaking against them. And that's probably all I want to side in. So let's take out something like Make Your Own Luck. Just take out both. Okay. Mono black. Yeah, of course, Yaga. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. My company, we have started a D&D campaign. Holy shit. Only one dude's played before I ever thought. Yes! Oh, I would love to be a DM, but I'm not experienced enough. But you just reminded me, I am this close. We are this close to starting a D&D stream. We're going to be playing, we're not going to be playing 5e. We're going to be playing D&D 3.5e, which is like a totally different version of D&D. It's going to be very fun. I've got a couple new players. There's going to be 4 people in the party, and then 1 DM who's a really experienced DM, a great guy. He's going to stream it. I'm going to stream it. So that's coming soon. We're going to have a weekly session, or once every 2 weeks, we're going to stream our sessions. We're going to be doing it on Foundry, on a site called Foundry. So, dude, I would love to play with you. We're about to start our own campaign, but DMing is a lot of work. And I've had good DMs and I've had so-so DMs. Most of the DMs I've had have been great, actually. I've only had one that was kind of silly. A buddy of mine who, he's a weird dude. Anyway, but most experiences are great, but it's because the DMs really put in a lot of work. I know every DM I've played with has put in a ton of work on the games that I've played with them, and it's made it so fun. And I know that I'm too lazy, or it would just be too much work to do it right. I wouldn't be able to do it, so I just wouldn't do it. But I would love to do. You're doing 3.5e? Are you kidding? Oh, Sitar, you serious? Oh, Sitar, you wanted to play. I know we almost got you in. It was so close. I wanted to play with you, dude, but it's just too hard with the time change and stuff. It has to be evening my time for the DM. It's really up to the DM. They took my cornucopia, those bastards. Okay, I don't mind Fabled Passage. I have so much action. I just need to keep making land drops. I think I'm fine with the land here. I have everything I need. I could dig for Temp Lockdown, I guess. But Sunfall doesn't give a shit about invasion, right? So, there's the list, Yaga. Okay, I'll check that out after this. Have you heard that Brandon Sanderson's launching his own paper RPG? No, what? Wow. Oh, I didn't know that, Kasowski. Yeah, Brandon Sanderson's an excellent author, for those of you who don't know. I mean, he's pretty famous, so I imagine a lot of you know who he is. Should we ill-timed here? Yeah. They're gonna sack it in response? They don't know how ill-timed works? They could do it in response to my discard. They should wait. They're gonna do it now? Nice. I wasn't gonna discard, actually. Oh, there's the lockdown. Yep. Okay, so I can lock it down, eat this invasion. They're gonna flip the next invasion, thinking it's gonna keep them safe. Gemini. Oh, interesting. I don't know what Gemini is. We're using Foundry as a site. What is Gemini? Oh, are you serious, Sakuda? Oh, dude, I put out I would have loved to get you in. Maybe we still can? We have a party of 4. I'm not sure if it's designed. We're going to be playing like a modified module. This is the wild thing. We had our session 0 yesterday, and we all got together and we're like, hey, like the DM kind of went over what he wants to do. And it was like a year-long campaign. It's a huge module, and I was like, what? I'm like, okay, I'm like, that, I would love to do that. That sounds like the kind of epic scale thing. I would turn it into a YouTube series. But I can't, like, these guys, the 3 other people were like, 2 of them are new to the game. They've never played D&D before. And they're like, a year? Like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, we probably can't do that. But thanks for the offer. I'm like, yeah, so we basically are doing a small module. It's probably going to take about 2 or 3 months to get through it. So after 2 or 3 months, we're going to reconvene. And we're going to try and figure out if the people that I'm currently playing with want to keep playing, if they want to commit to something huge. If they don't, then we're going to need some new blood. And you got to message me on Discord, though, Sakuta. 12 years, awesome. I have not been playing it that long, but... Okay, let's see if they cast something else here. They do not. Interesting. Oh, the AI. Oh, wow. Crazy. You're using Gemini AI to run your campaign? Oh, that's wild. How does that work exactly? I've never even heard of somebody doing that. Yeah, the Mistborn. Oh, Mistborn trilogy is so good. I love all of his books. Like, I love most of the Cosmere. I've read almost all of it. Elantris, going all the way back to that, right up to like what was the Steel and Blood or Steel and whatever with the cowboy type stuff that they had going on. That was really sweet. Sure, dude. I'm just gonna Sunfall you. You know you getting Sunfall. That's okay. You're just delaying the inevitable.
You think that stops me? You think you're invading my Gobakans does anything to us? Think again, friendo.
Should I... There's two options here. I'm at 23 life. I feel like I should just cast Ancient Cornucopia. And do this. Yeah, I like that. Hit me. They know I have Sunfall whenever I want, so they can flip this invasion, but it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna get a beer. Tired of this rabbit shit. All right, what do we got? They played nothing. They just flipped that. Yeah. Time to set the sun on my opponent's empire. Probably. They're waiting for me to do it. I wonder what they have here. I'm gonna go for it. I don't know what they could have here, but I'm at such a high life total. It doesn't matter if they screw with this. I think I'm fine. Yeah, I don't think there's any card in their deck that really stops that. Surveil? I'll keep that. Probably just gonna Atraxa next turn, but we'll see. You can have a 2/2 though. That's allowed. Ooh, nice. Atraxa. Gain 4. Win game? GG. Yaganuku! Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 2 in this 5-match set. We'll see how this goes. All right. I'm on the draw here. I think I can keep this. I mean, I have double white for the lockdown, or I can have double white off Herd Migration for the lockdown. Cornucopia gives us any color, which is nice. Cheers, everybody. Hopefully having a great week. Thank you for watching. Keep. Need lands. No untapped land here on 2 kind of stinks, but ooh, Bronco. Yeah, I'm gonna Helix that down ASAP, but can't do it yet. Next turn I could tempt Lockdown. If they play another 2-drop like Mosswood Dread Knight here, I'm definitely gonna slam Lockdown. Show me... Oh, they can't cast Dread Knight. They're gonna draw with it, right? Oh, beautiful. I love it when they do exactly what I tell them to do. Ah, Saddle Time. Yep. They don't want to pay the life. For Thought Stalker Warlock. Lock that up, Warlock. I'm the one locking it down. All right, they ditch a Fountain Port. We wreck their board. They could have enchantment removal, of course, but Black Label? You mean Johnny Walker? Sapphire? Sipping on a porter. Nice, Sitar. Sitar's lucky. He gets to sip on good stuff because he makes his own beer. I'm very jealous. I knew a lot of people who made their own beers. When I was living in Asia, I owned an import company. I knew tons of people in the alcohol industry and bar owners, club owners, and ridiculous stuff like that. It was, yeah, hotel owners and stuff, hotels that would buy our stuff. There was this German guy who owned a hotel who was good buddies with my business partner. He would do crazy shit. Like, Oktoberfest at that hotel was insane. I think I want that, actually. What do I do here? So that's just a dork. I think I'm just gonna jam Cornucopia first here. And Pass. And next turn we can start gaining a lot of life and pulling away here. That's a problem. That thing has to die. Temp Lockdown's one of my only answers to that. In the main deck, I have, yeah, Assassin's Trophy in the board. I'm not going to be able to eat that thing. That is going to kill us. That's the only kind of annoying thing in this deck. It's a reason I want to play maybe an Assassin's Trophy in the main. Could jam Niv-Mizzet here. I think it's just going to die to, like, Liliana or something. I think I should still jam Niv-Mizzet here. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Gain 5. Pass. Carling Black Label. Oh, the beer? Oh. 5.5. Oh, it's strong. But it tastes like garbage? Is it dirty? Yeah. It's the strong stuff that students usually like. Yeah, it's garbage. You ever go to Australia? Try Goon. Goon is the wine that comes in like a plastic bladder. And you just drink it out of this fucking, it's fucking terrible. And your hangover is, oh my god, it's horrible. Okay, I'm gonna keep. Interesting spot. This guy's getting a bunch of random counters. I think I'm gonna make my own luck here. Let's see what we draw first. I could Leyline Binding that Innkeeper's Talent, right? Damn it. Okay, let's put this away. And swing. Okay. We can race this with Helix and then Helix out of my yard. Plus we've got Migration coming. Sure, I go to 7. Nope, they have no creature lands. Okay, I think I'm gonna fetch a black source here. Yeah. Now, what do we do? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can pillage for free here. I can Lightning Helix, then Lightning Helix again out of my yard. I've got a hair in my mouth. There it is. Just one of Neo's. Neo's hair is everywhere. It's a condiment in... Oh, I clicked too fast. No, I didn't mean to take that. God damn it. I accidentally clicked on that. That happens with this deck. I hate pillage. Whenever I pillage, I feel like I'm doing an Atraxa trigger and I go to click on the first, like, click, 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 and I'm just like, wait, no! I think that's what just happened there. Would have liked to take a Leyline Binding, actually. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is Herd Migration enough? I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. The fact that I can't Lightning Helix, like, maybe it's safer to just Lightning Helix, right? I gain 5 and then another 3 is 7? I don't know. You're gonna start killing my shit. Yep, killing my stuff. I'm gonna put a bunch of bodies in front of Thoughtstalker here, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I can kill them next turn. I don't need any of these beasts to kill them, so they are digging. I think their last ditch effort is Vraska here. Don't be cheap. Put all 4. In that situation, don't even try and go 3. That's silly, right? Because this. Yeah. That's why you quad block. Alright, we beat this Vraska deck. Good. Assassin's Trophy comes in here. I think Baloth comes in. They're going to play... They have Liliana, right? Oh, there's the bug again. Can you get off the screen? Thank you. I didn't see a Liliana that game, but I am positive. They're definitely going to have it post-board, right? Lockdown's interesting as it hits the enchantment. Maybe I go 4 Lockdown here. After that, it gets a little tough. if that's correct. I'm gonna shave. Okay, let's do that. 3 lockdowns. A Kellen the Kid deck. No. No. Kellen? In standard? No. Not get lekker and do crazy stuff. I love the South African slang. Evil within the glass. Nice. I'm missing this great convo. I'm gonna catch up after the stream. Sometimes I go back and I remember, I'm trying to find, because I'm pulling clips out, right, to make the YouTube video. I'll look at your chat and read a lot of it. It's like gold. Daryl. Liquid gold. Really, Larithio? So you don't play at all. You play digitally though, right? Right, you just play online. Oh, nice. That's super sweet. Yeah, I'd love to visit. See, that's the kind of thing that would, like, if I was there, I would go down to the shop. We'd have to set a night where we could all get together at the shop and play. Can you, what are the shop environments like? In Korea, when I was living in Korea, we could take beer into the shop and we would drink while we drafted. We even used to do soju shots and stuff. But I don't know about a lot of other countries. You know, most play Canada, you can't drink in the Magic shop. Alcohol, no. The States is the same. Like, you need a liquor license, right? But in Asia, like Japan, it was different. I never saw anybody drink in Japan, but in Korea, we used to drink all the time, and the owner was like, yeah, it's fine. And we were like, why don't you stock the fridge with beer? He's like, well, that's illegal. But, yeah. Okay, here we go. It's greedy, but I'm gonna keep it. You know what's crazy? I think this deck is more functional than it appears on paper. When you look at all these weird dual lands and you think, oh man, when we had the tri-lands, it was so much better. It was, but the difference isn't as big as it looks at first. Like, tri-land versus dual land, you think it's a massive drop in you know, quality and a big difference for the deck. But the surveil one is so good. It's so good that it almost balances it out. It's crazy. So the deck ends up still feeling actually not bad, considering it's it looks on paper like it got a lot worse. Like, there were a lot of people just straight up going, is it even going to be good enough for standard? Shit. Well, I need a land here. I have to ditch that. I could herd migrate into a land, but I think I have to kill Glissa right now, right? I'm just going to do that now. Okay, the bat will die at some point. We have 3 temp lockdowns in the deck now. You haven't played since Bloombro launched. Okay. Tiger Valley. That sounds like a badass neighborhood. Tiger Valley? Damn. I wish I lived in Tiger. With a Y? Was it named after like a... I don't know, some kind of a rapper or something? Instagram celebrity? Tiger? Stopping Bud, I see. Yeah. Jeez, Daryl. Interesting. Cape Town. Okay, cool. I love hearing, man. I love hearing about other places. I love traveling. I don't travel as much as I used to, of course. Ever since COVID and we moved back to Canada, we just stopped traveling. Travel within Canada now. Oh, there's a fly in here. But that's it. Okay, I've got to cycle migration. I could get a plains here. Shit. If I want to cycle migration and cast my Lightning Helix, then I have to get a... No, I'm just going to get blue. It helps with domain here. That makes Leyline cost 2. Plus, I need to cast Ill-Timed maybe next turn. I don't care if this thing hits me. They're down to 2 cards? That's it? Oh, they can cast the Atraxa off this? Okay, that's something, I guess. Okay. I think I'm just going to draw cards. I just want to make land drops here. If they're not going to threaten me with anything, then so be it. They didn't even attack me with my land, with their land. Make a treasure. They're trying to Atraxa here. No, I'm good. All right, let's get black source. Okay, so now we've got full domain. They're gonna play Atraxa. I can just Leyline Binding it. They can draw all the cards they want. That's fine. They'll catch up to me, basically. They're not even really pulling ahead of me, right? Yep. Get Niv-Mizzet here, maybe? Lecker by Dicey? I don't know what you guys are saying. It's named after the tiger ale. Oh, from Dutch. Oh, interesting. Nice, Yaga. Don't want to cause any cack. Nice. Good for you for stopping drinking. That's good. I don't have kids. Maybe that's why I drink more than I should still. Yeah. I think I'd like to think I would definitely drink a lot less if I had kids as well. Cool. Nice by the sea? Tiger Valley, really? Oh, Lecker by Dicey is nice as this nice by the sea. Okay. Lecker is nice. Okay, I've got to remember that. Yeah. I've heard people say it a lot, but I don't know what it is. I'm hearing weird shit outside my house. It's kind of annoying me. Okay, I'm gonna pass. I could pillage the bog plot here and leave a binding, but this is fine. Are you gonna play that or what? Still can't play it, huh? Let's gain some life. Don't care about the 2 damage. This guy's like paddling up the stream here, right? Like this 2 damage, we're gaining more life each turn than this guy's doing to us, so I can just ignore him completely. The Liana of the Veil. Sure. I think I can toss the lockdown here. I don't really care about that. They toss go for the throat. My turn. Oh, hi, Mark. Well, I was going to pillage, but there's no reason to pillage anymore. We're drawing Atraxa next turn. Well, this is interesting. So I could kill Lily. Like, I could Leyline Binding Lily. Let's just pass. I know what's on top, so I want to make them use their Lily and discard a card here. Yeah, now they can't plus it without discarding. They know both of my cards. I can respond and just dump my hand, so the discard only hurts them. But what are they going to do? Not use Lily? I don't give a shit about Thought Stalker Warlock. Yeah. Sure. Thought you might do that. Okay. So let's do this. Now if we lose an enchantment, I mean, they're not going to have anything that makes us sack an enchantment though, right? And they get the top, whatever. They're mostly creatures. Yeah, look at this. All creatures and lands. So they get 2 cards and a duress. Creature, land, and duress here. Yeah. Sure. Now I'll gain the life. Go to 28. You can discard a card, though, if you like. Nice Liliana. Probably would have discarded the duress there. She's on 2 still? Maybe I should deal with her before I play Atraxa. But if I play Atraxa and find a binding, I'll just bind her, right? Yeah, let's just do that. Game 4, go to 32. Alright. Cornucopia. Oh. I think I take Niv-Mizzet, though. God, Atraxa is a filthy card. A very, very filthy card. Draw 6. Could have kept that to discard, I guess, but it's fine. Could discard a Cornucopia if I have to. Could also bind Lily here, but I just don't care. Maybe I should. Just annoying if they have enchantment removal, right? But if they can't kill Atraxa, we're done here. Still had this pillage hanging out, waiting to find me more action. Well, darn. Top deck the Lily, huh? I think we'll be okay. Niv-Mizzet with a bunch of Lightning Helixes in the graveyard. Should be enough. I have all 4 Helixes, actually. Sure. Can't take Niv, that's all that matters. Lightning Helix comes back from the yard. Sunfall doesn't, so I'd probably take Sunfall, but maybe Cornucopia. I'm already at 32, and yeah, I just take Sunfall. I'm gonna gain a lot of life here. Big Bronx. Not gonna gain life off that. Will gain life off this though. Boom, boom. Go to 40. They're probably gonna play their card here, right? Just kill us now. Pass. These are all cards that are in my graveyard. But, yeah. Let's see what my opponent does here. Alright, Yaga, what's up? Will you please have a look? Oh, yes, the skeleton. You gotta remind me. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. You gotta remind me after this. Yes, I will look at your deck. I apologize. I forgot before we started this match. My bad. Cape Town is a different country, man. Town, really? Oh yeah, nice. How many dogs do you have, Darrow? Wow, 2 mil. When you say freestanding home, yeah, not a condo, townhouse, that kind of thing. 2 mil, jeez. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, let me look, Yaga. I'm sorry, I completely forgot here. Let's see if they blow up my Leyline Binding with Atraxa under it. Did they not realize how this works? Okay, yeah. Surely they're not going to give me Atraxa there. Okay, they get to eat Niv-Mizzet, sure. I'll find another one. We're getting lucky off the top, my opponent, but we have 43 life. I don't think it matters. Let's do this. Bird Migration? Probably the thing I should take here. Yeah. Okay. Now what? Liliana discard a card, maybe? Oh shit. Another card that doesn't do anything. Yeah, cut down. Why is that still in your deck against me? Why are they playing? This should have been sided out against me. Okay, time to kill some planeswalkers. Jesus. Vraska down. Drawing land. But boy, do we have a lot of land. We have a lot of mana here. If I do draw... Okay, we have no more Atraxas in our deck. I need another... Oh, we have no more Niv-Mizzets either? It's gotta just be Herd Migration then, I guess. Sure. God damn it. Surveil. I'm gonna keep it. They want to keep Lily alive? No. Yeah, they're gonna block that. Okay. So be it. Leyline Binding a little annoying here. I can't hit. Oh, glad I kept binding on top. Nice top deck. I was like, this will be good to just take care of a random dork. And then they drew the best random dork that I could possibly Leyline. Yes. Bonk. Surveilled to the top. You knew it was something good, but ooh, they draw land. They're gonna swing. So this food is gonna be a problem. They're doing 6, I'm doing 6, but they're gonna start making food. What's up, Yaga? 2 million rand. Oh, okay, yeah. What am I thinking? You're talking in rand. Wow, that's super cheap. 150k? That's actually legit super cheap. Okay, punch. They think they're getting another attack here with that cottage, but I drew Assassin's Trophy. That was a very good draw off the top. I mean, we have a few good draws here. Any ill-timed explosion draws us more cards. Baloth even, or anything could trade with that thing, but... Alright, we'll wait for them to fire it up here. I see, yeah. You buy me one penny card better, yeah. Interesting. So if 2 million rand is about 150, in Vancouver, close to where I live, like, or, you know, just outside of Vancouver, we live in a different suburb of Vancouver, but in Vancouver, it would be in rand, you're talking... maybe 10 million rand. 10 million rand for about I'm trying to think in square meters. In Canada we use square feet, which makes no sense, but people do it. But like square feet, it would be like 1,100 square feet, 1,100 square feet. Which I'm not sure what that is. A 2-bedroom condo with 1 bathroom and maybe a den. Or 2 bathrooms, like a full bath, half bath, and a den is about 10 million rand. It's crazy. Crazy expensive here. Free Atraxa. Yeah. Oh, I could free my own Atraxa? Of course, Sakuda, I forgot. What? Okay, but I get to free Atraxa on end step. Okay, if they have a go for the throat, that's actually really fucking annoying here. If they can kill my Atraxa... Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Opponent controls? No, it's opponent controls. Do I kill Aclazots here? God, that fucking sucks. It does let me kill Nissa unless they have go for the throat. If they have go for the throat, I get absolutely wrecked here. I should just kill Nissa. Aclazots keeps coming back. That's the problem. I don't... This is... Like, I would rather Leyline Binding him, right? But... I mean, God, I hope they didn't top deck go for the throat and Nissa back to back. Okay... Cornucopia, you suck. Okay, Nissa down. That's good. What is happening? I mean, we have so much life. I can take my time here. 24 cards to their 36. If it does come down to decking, I will die first. But Herd Migration, I have 2 more migrations, and that will kill them. I just need to find it. I have 1 more Pillage. That'll instantly find a migration. On. Fuck. Go. They're at 9! Oh, that was another... No, they have 1... Did they top deck an Aclazots? They just top decked an Aclazots. Oh, wow. The one that they freed with Nissa is there. Okay. Great. Okay, I'm not going to be able to race this, obviously, so now I have to start double blocking the cottage and just hope they don't have a removal spell. We'll see. Ooh, nice. Okay, getting to eat the cottage is pretty nice there. They don't have any other creature lands. I mean, Fountain Port makes a dude, and this turns back into Aclazots, but... Okay, Sunfall cleans this all up. Then the Aclazots. They're drawing cards. I'm still over 10 cards deeper into my deck. I need to find a Herd Migration stat. That helps. Gain 6. Yeah, the damage they're doing to me is irrelevant, but the life they're gaining is a problem. Ooh, I could discard this, put it into play, but then it kills itself. When you do, it deals X damage. Wow, that's a weird timing thing. So if I discard Baloth, it will die to the ill time that I'm discarding it to, right? Yeah. It doesn't get put into play before damage? I know the opponent, but I want to kill this Aclazots. This is a legendary? Oh no, it's not a legendary land. Like, I know the opponent can make me discard it next turn. They get to make a bat if I do that. Oh, when I discard a Land though, never mind. Yeah, you're right though. I think Marathon's right, or Marcel's right. Oh, it's when. Oh, you mean the Baloth's opponent? Oh, you're right. I'm an idiot. Yes, of course, of course. Yeah, yeah. God, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, I will keep that on top actually. Yeah, you're right. Man, the life they're gaining here is killing me though. But hopefully this coming in on their turn means I get to untap, swing with it. We get to start, you know, trying to race. They have no more food. This is a treasure. What a weird game. I'm at 41, so I don't care at all about the damage they're doing here. That's a problem. That is going to be a big problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Man, these games are so long and grindy. Normally if I record a 5-match YouTube, you know, video, it's like an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. Or less, an hour, maybe more. 120, 110, I can't remember. I've got to go and look actually. This is like if I record a 5-match set with this video, it's gonna be it's like a 2-hour video. Oops. I have another one on top, which is kind of funny. Punch. Good. Now we're actually doing damage to them. Pass. They don't see the first Baloth coming, but they're never gonna expect the second Baloth. Nobody ever sees the second Baloth coming. How many fucking Baloths could you possibly have? Oh, discard, you say? Indeed, I shall. This sucks, though. They're going to get to make a bat or something. Oh, no, they draw, right? But this thing's getting huge. Now I won't be able to race this. Yeah, got to find a ley line for this idiot. Or Sunfall. Herd Migration, still my best out here. Okay. Yeah. That eats the talent. No, not good enough. Oh, there are no more Sunfalls? Oh boy. I needed the Herd Migrations already, like 3 turns ago. Maybe I shouldn't have left Baloth on top, but I think my opponent got a little lucky in game 2 here to draw like back-to-back Aglazots, Nissa off the top. Remember, they don't really have any additional card draw. I mean, now they do, but when they were drawing that stuff, they weren't actually drawing any extra cards. They just top-decked pretty well. We did not. I need to find the migration, but I think it's probably too late at this point. Now I wish I had kept the temporary lockdown. Yeah, more land. Holy crap. Okay. I think it's a little bit too late. A little too late for that. It's unfortunate. But we'll see, I guess. They're gaining 12 life this turn. Okay. Yeah, this is what I mean about discard cards being terrible in the late game. Yep. Bunch of duds. They're just playing blockers. They know the only way I can beat them is by having a huge board here, right? Yep. Oh, Yaga! With the dub! Nice 10k. There you go. 500 and you won 10k. Not bad. Ooh, not in the top 5 yet, though. Taking all the damage? Sure. Sure. Leyline Binding after this? No, I'm just dead to the flying dude, right? So, okay, let's go to the next game. Could make my opponent waste more time there, but that's silly. Sure. Temp Lockdown's a weird one. Maybe I do keep that out. T-Rex could be good here too. Did I see? Oh, but they got Liliana and stuff, right? If they've got Liliana, yeah. I only have 2 Atraxa. They cited in Cruel Claws something, the thing that took my Atraxa. They got to cast it there. They only drew 3 cards, but that was the best possible hit they could have had, was that Atraxa. And I only have 2 of them, so hopefully that doesn't happen again, but we'll see. Yeah, that's huge, dude. Slots win. Nope. Nobody else can do it, huh? Roulette? There we go. A little bit. A few wings. I've got your deck list ready to go here. God, the bets are still up? This is, or is this from the last game? No. This is from this game. Yeah, the bets are still up here. Jeez. Come on. They're going deep on the sideboarding now. Yeah, the bet closed already. We get the bets up at the beginning of the match, but it's been such a long match. I think I keep this. Having just Baloth in the early game is great if they have some kind of discard effect. All right, I'll try that. Oh, this is so greedy to keep that on top, but with Herd Migration and Cornucopia, I think we'll be fine for land drops. Sure. I'm gonna take my Migration is what they should take, but they'll probably take Cornucopia because they're scared of the life gain. We shall see. Duress is at its worst on turn 1, right? Normally you'd want to save it for the turn where you want to take, you know, like if I know they have a 3-drop that I'm trying to hit with Duress, like Wedding Announcement, I'll wait till my turn 2 on the play, you know, before, or turn 3 on the play or whatever before they play it. Sure. Take my Cornucopia. Take Sunfall. Great. Lots of discard, doesn't do anything. They're having to avoid taking Baloth here. Yep. Take Binding? Sure. We'll draw a sweeper here, and we will wreck them. Let's get... I think black over blue. I didn't side in Tidebinder, so I think this is fine. I could just play Baloth here. I think I will. Okay. Start bashing. They're gonna bash me, of course. I'll take it. Gonna be a few turns before that matters. Maybe we find a temp lockdown to wreck them here. Okay. Oh, hi. Nice. Okay. Hopefully they go all in on Innkeeper's Talent. Give them Ward. Yeah. And then go to level 3. Yeah. See, this is the problem with Innkeeper's Talent that I think a lot of people don't recognize. It's 7 mana. It's 7 mana to do that. So when you sink all that mana in and then they kill it, it's really bad for you, right? Yeah, I'll take all that back. They can keep their Thought Stalker. Now, they could get rid of the temporary lockdown, of course, but that requires them having another additional card. They just dumped all that mana. When they get it back, it's going to be back to 0, right? Okie dokie. Probably time to Sunfall, I think. Nice. Getting a free land. Not bad, not bad. doing this before they can do anything about it. I get to crack the token on end step, and if they make me discard, I have this Baloth off the top. Not bad. Restless Cottage might come in here. I'm fine with that. That's their whole turn. Oh, is this... Oh, exile it? Okay. What? Oh, they grant me a card first? Sure. You can have a Baloth. Deal. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have done that in case I draw another Sunfall, actually, but... You never know. Maybe it's correct. Sure. Can I stop drawing lands at some point? Please. I think this deck needs a little bit more card draw. I feel like we do... The only games I lose are when we get badly flooded, like last game, and, you know, now it's happening again. It does play 26 land, but having the tri-lands not be cycling lands is rough. You know, like, we don't have cycling lands anymore because we don't have the tri-lands. It feels bad. Sure, take all the damage. I go to 1. Let's see what happens. I sided out the only card draw. Yeah, that's what we need. Which is correct, I think. You don't want the card draw in here, but it needs more than that. It needs, like, built-in card draw. Not, like... Because, yeah, the 5-mana card draw, I sided out in a lot of matches. You just should. You should do it, right? Thanks. Yeah, we have... Oh, they just scoop? Okay. I'll take it, I guess. I mean, I have Niv-Mizzet there as well. Would have been very good. Herd Migration. I've got a lot of outs there, but... We did draw Atraxa off the top. That's finally a good card. Hey, can't complain about my luck anymore. All right, I will see you in the next match. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next round. We're on the play. Yeah, I can keep this. Having a 4-mana sweeper on the play. I mean, I do need to find a blue source here, but... Let's ditch that. Let's see what happens. Burb Jesus. Okay. They played Restless Vents, which makes me think Black-Red Lizards, which means Lightning Helix should be very good against them. Yup, Black-Red Lizards. So, we get to Lightning Helix plus Mortuary here. This thing is pay 2 life. Damn it, Atraxa. Ah, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna ditch that. I don't need that. Let's kill this guy now. Pay 2, gain 3. Pass. Yeah, Gex is very, very good. Okay. Gex? Gex was the name of a video game. Sega Genesis. I think it was Sega Genesis, maybe PS1? I feel like it was Sega Genesis N64 era. I think it's time to ill-timed. Okay. I know it's overkill, but take 7. Let's get the bets up. Will we win this match? This time I bet yes. Oh, that's too much. Bet 10k. Valley Rot Collar. Not great with no board. I think I'm gonna make my own luck here. Got a lot of time now. Holy shnikes. Really? Well then. Ugh, that is awkward. Is there a better draw spell that we could play here? God, I hate this card. I could be paying less mana to draw, like, I don't know. No. The better draw spells are all, like, double blue and stuff, right? They loot. I take some damage. Sure. Should I Niv-Mizzet here? I feel like they're gonna have a way to... Like, both their guys have Menace as well. But at least next turn I can start casting stuff. See what happens. I take it. Can't block. Just hoping to untap with this guy. But them doing this means they're not going to have mana to kill this. There's no... Yeah. Shouldered's Edict might be a card. that they play, but that would even be kind of surprising, I think. Okay, let's do this first. Don't want that. I feel like I should just make my own luck again. I'm at 14. Should I Lightning Helix? Okay, I'm gonna plot this. Punch and pass. If they go for the Restless Vents here, I can pop it with a Lightning Helix. This is a good one. Okay, looking for a... Probably gonna find a temporary lockdown with this pillage. Oh, and they have the Fabled Passage. Nasty. Yeah, I take it. What else you got? Is that it, Burb Jesus? Spread your wings and fly, Burb. Wow. Okay, kill it in response, I suppose. Discard a forest? Oh, they know. They're dead. Are they going to bring in a bunch of discard? What is the Lizard's deck side in? Temporary lockdown's insane. Red-black can't interact with enchantments, so they're not going to be able to get this off the board and get their guys back. Do they play discard? I mean, a 4/4 that ETBs and gains 4 life for 4 mana is probably already just good against aggro. What is the Lizard sideboard plan? I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, I wish I could go and look at my Lizard's deck. They're going to side in the red enchantment, the case that draws them extra cards, maybe? Like, I want to side out no more luck against, or make your own luck against all the aggro decks, usually. Side out a pillage. I could bring in other stuff here. I'm not sure if Baloth is good enough. I think I'm just going to run it like this. Oh, I do allow link posting Gladiator, yeah. Gex the Gecko, yeah, you remember it. Yeah, on PS1, Yaga. Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. What were you looking for? 2 go for the throw, 2 shoot chip. Yeah, right. Vadmir, yeah, you guys got it. Bronco Gix. Yeah. Oh, and you're helping him. Thank you, Gladiator. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, like any good deck lists, I'm happy to share. On the Discord, we talk about a lot of different decks. You guys can always join that if you like. Yeah, we talk about a lot of this stuff on the YouTube channel as well. Make sure you go give the YouTube channel a sub. We're trying to grow it. It's very well. The Magic one is just brand new, so we're trying to grow it as quick as possible. I've already got some great feedback on the channel, which is awesome. I love to hear people's thoughts, and I have a very weird stream because I'm streaming this, and then this is going to go on YouTube. You know, we're talking about a lot of non-magic related things. Typically, when people record YouTube content, when I do my other channel, we play only the game. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna keep this. We can fetch at a second white with Herd Migration here. We focus on just the game, and we just play the game. There's no live stream that, you know, I'm interacting with people. But because the Magic channel is taken from my Twitch VOD, the YouTube content for my Magic channel, they get a lot of these conversations, and I think there's probably people watching on YouTube who don't care about the conversations we're having. They just want to see the gameplay. But I just don't have time to put daily content on 2 YouTube channels and stream. It's just impossible. I have to use the footage from my stream on YouTube, you know what I mean? So I appreciate it. There you go. There's the list. Nice. Oh no, no. Don't post phone numbers. Oh, he meant message you on the program. Yaga. Message him on Twitch. You can whisper to somebody on Twitch. If you click their name, you can send them a DM, basically, a private, a whisper. Let's get white into play first. Oh, another Helix. I love it. The fact that they took that Helix tells me with certainty that I should leave this Helix on top. Could discard Niv? I think I will. I think I can keep that as well. So I can't play Lockdown this turn. Oh yeah, Lockdown's gonna eat all this shit. I'm gonna discard the Migration, actually. Okay. I'll wait for them to sink some mana into that stuff before I do anything about it. So let's just play our tap land here. Sure. Got Lightning Helix up. That card draw will undo the 2 cards they make me discard. Or at least one of them anyway. And then they're down 2 cards still. Yep. Play a creature so I can kill it. They know we have Lockdown. That's why they're not putting mana into their Bandit's talent. But what are you going to do? Not pump it up? Then I'm just not going to cast Lockdown. They're waiting to draw a Duress to take my Lockdown. Then they're going to try and pump up their things. But I don't know. Okay. If you don't have anything else to do... Ah, Liliana. I concur. You may Liliana me. I think I'll ditch this. There goes their last card. So they have nothing here. Let's lock it down. I can obviously shoot Liliana with Lightning Helix. Maybe I should just draw cards here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just draw some cards. That's much better. Okay. Cornucopia into Helix, gain a bunch of life. I don't need the life, but I want them to play one more thing before I lock down. If they draw a creature here, they don't want to play it because they know I'll wrath it away with Lockdown and they can't get rid of my Lockdown. But if they don't play a creature and they plus the Liana, they're going to have to discard their creature. So then they either don't play a creature and don't activate their Planeswalker, or they have to play their creatures so that they can plus their Planeswalker. And then I get to lock it down. So I guess I'll discard Helix here. I mean, Helix hits Liliana. Maybe I'll discard the land. Ooh. Did I not have double white? Oh, I thought I had double white there. Oh, my bad. Okay. Pass. Whoops. That was my second white source. Because I discarded Herd Migration because I had Cornucopia, right? Okay, well, I can lock down this turn. Hopefully they don't top deck Duress. That's unfortunate. I guess I will have to discard Lightning Helix here. I will play Lightning Helix out of my yard, but sure. Twice that much life. I guess I'm discarding that. I take 4. My turn. Ooh. Need some more white sources here, but that's okay. Now they can Liliana ultimate because I'm choked on white. That's unfortunate. So I don't know, maybe, well, we didn't know they were going to rip Liliana off the top, but maybe I should have discarded, or no, sorry, did I discard the first Herd Migration? No, I discarded this to the enchantment before they had Liliana, yeah. I needed that white mana earlier. Now I'm choked on white mana randomly, so I can't binding the Liliana here. Yeah, okay, Niv-Mizzet down. I think I have to just eat Liliana now. Guess I can do this first. Gain 2. No, I'm good. Oh, I could have done it on their turn, I guess. Oops. But maybe no, I should play this. Bloodletter, randomly hitting me for 4 every turn. Sure. Can I find something huge? Nope. Okay. Come on. Herd Migration, Atraxa. I guess Herd Migration wouldn't be amazing here, but Atraxa would be pretty great. Niv-Mizzet, we threw away 2 of them, I think, already. Yeah, so we're probably not going to draw another Niv-Mizzet. Sunfall would be pretty good. Thank you. It's not going to kill this. I mean, the token is not enough to block this Restless Vents, sadly. But now we just need an Atraxa off the top to put Burb Jesus back in their grave. Put them back in the cave. I do this. Yeah. I lose 2 life. Okay. Oh well. Little unlucky, but we'll be okay. Make your own luck. Still not crazy about this. And of course, as expected, they side in Liliana, so I think I am going to put in Baloth here. We'll take that out. This is where it gets tricky. They just can't beat Herd Migration. I can't cut that card. Put an Atraxa or a Niv-Mizzet and an ill-timed, maybe? Let's try that. Whispering them requires you to insert your phone number. Oh, that's what you were referring to. Oh, you have to verify the account. Oh, I totally forgot about all that. Yeah, I never had to deal with any of that. I've always been, yeah, I guess verified because I gave them all my payment information. Amazon pays me every month, right? I forgot about that, Larithio. Thank you. Yeah. Aggro for sure. Yeah. Yeah, like Gladiator's saying. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Yeah, Yagaduku. And the only way to really figure out how good it is or what's working and what isn't is to play it. I mean, anything that I tell you, you should never ever take it as a biblical truth. You know, you should like it's a guideline. That's all. I'm just trying to give you some ideas for what you should do with the deck, and then from there, do what you will. Like, you know, go and maybe you find out that yeah, Vadmir's not great, or I don't know, whatever. What one of the cards isn't great, you just switch it for something else, like play something else, right? Sure you've got a million duress effects. That's fine. This early in the game they don't really matter because we've got so much game ahead of us that this won't end up mattering very much, right? It slows me down a little bit, but they're not aggressive enough to punish me for slowing me down. So that's why I feel like a lot of people overestimate these kinds of effects. There's a reason you should never play this card in the main deck. Like, it's a very strange format when you're playing. What? They didn't take Herd Migration? They are crazy. I don't have any white sources. You should have taken Migration, dude. It's the only thing I can do on turn 2. Wild. Anyway, Duress is very overrated. A very overrated card. You know, it's very good against very specific decks. That's it. But why wouldn't you play that and then play your land? Strange. So playing it in the main deck is always a mistake unless it's a very bizarre inbred like metagame, you know. So Fabled gets second white for Sunfall. Do I want to leave up Binding? I guess I do. Let's pass. I don't know if I'm going to. Sure. I don't give a shit. Let them do it. I should have played my tap land. My bad. Sure. I think Duress is the kind of card that like, and discard effects, they get so bad in the late game, but nobody ever remembers that. People don't remember how, like, they don't think about how bad they are in the late game. They just think about how good they are on turn 1, right? Then they end up putting way too many discard effects, and then in the late game, they draw Duress, and they draw Deep Cavern Bat, and we have no cards in hand, and they just get wrecked. No. They're not doing any damage to me. I can just lock this all down next turn. They can take my lockdown, then I can just ill-time, so it doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. Pick whatever you like. Okay. We should go find another white source now. Hmm? Ooh. Maybe I should have fetched second white. Pillage will get me another white source, right? Yeah, I'll just pillage into white and then temp lockdown this away. Maybe they take my temp lockdown here if they draw another discard effect. That would be pretty lucky. But then I have, you know, go get any white, Sunfall the turn after. I think I'll discard this. What else you got? Is that it? Sure. White. Fable? No Fabled Passage? I could Cornucopia. I think I'll just take Cornucopia here. It makes white. We can't do it this turn, but let's pass. They have one turn to take my lockdown. If we draw any untapped land, I can slam Atraxa, like a Fabled Passage here. Or a basic. Otherwise, we get the lockdown. Wrath their board. They have to take something from my hand to stop me here. What does that do? Beginning of your upkeep, blah, blah, blah. It only does anything on the beginning of upkeep, so. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think I need that. Just temp lockdown here. Wipe your entire board! Oh, did I auto pass? Oh, I was actually gonna Leyline there. Oh, you got a land off the top. Great. Didn't want to draw that. Thank you. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't play Leyline. Ah, I see. Because I only have 2 white sources. Right. Yikes. Why am I choked on white every game? Maybe I should be playing 3 planes or something, or another white duel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch one of these commercial districts to like a white duel or something. So I heard you like Atraxa. Gain 4. I'm sure they can kill this, but it doesn't matter. Still gonna win me the game. Let's get a Fabled and a Migration. Yep. I'm fine with that. Oof. Got my Cornucopia. Jasper Flint. They cast it. Nice. Sending me a message, huh? Right, I think we got him here. I'll keep another Migration, I think. Guess I'll do this now. Okay. Okie dokie. They're still stuck on 3 plus my Cornucopia here. They got a little mana screwed, but hey, that's what their deck... Well, they're playing Bloodletter, which is crazy. Those decks are usually very low to the ground, so 3 mana should be all they need, but they're playing a bunch of 4-drops, I guess, as well. I don't really need that. Gain a couple life. Pass their upkeep. Leyline. Gain a couple life. Eat your Aclazots. Yeah, Leyline and Herd Migration still very strong. Very, very strong cards. Whoa! What the fuck? Holy shit. Nice. Oh no. Okay, 1, 2... Oh, it's only 5 damage. I was gonna cycle Herd Migration in response. Stop panicking, Damien. It's fine. I'll take it. Oh, each of us. Oh, they take 2 as well. Right. First time I've seen that card cast. Punch you in the face. Sure. No, you sure? Taking it all, huh? Deal. Another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and gain 10. That should seal it up. Oh, I can't gain life. Oh, right. I can't gain life. Oh, shit. Okay. Sure, take my Sunfall. Oh, yeah, right. I totally forgot about that weird static. Static abilities are the absolute worst. The worst lines of text in the game. Static ability that nobody ever remembers to track. The planeswalkers with static abilities are terrible. Terrible designs. I hate them. Hardfire Hero, yeah. Hey, what's up, Fuji? Hopefully you're well, man. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. We're recording for YouTube right now. Hopefully life is good. Web design business kicking ass. We've got a lot of beasts. Should probably just pillage though, right? Stack first. Got him. Good game, Burb Jesus. All right, that's match 2. I will see you in match. I hope that's, yeah. See you in match 3. These games are so long. Platinum, whatever. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 3, I believe. Let's keep. This is a grind. I don't even know if I can get more than 3 or 4 matches in here. Ooh, Jund deck. Jund deck gets wrecked by the I'm gonna keep that on top. Jund deck gets wrecked by Temp Lockdown here, so hopefully you can find one of those. Oh, they're playing Cauldron. Interesting. Let's pass. Could just kill the Gorehound here. I don't know if I need to herd migration yet. I need blue, obviously, but I don't need it yet. Take it? There are scarier cards like Tivar and Osteomancer, stuff like that. See what they do. Gorehound, indeed. They can surveil, I don't mind that. Sure. Migrate cycle. I guess it's blue? I could use double white here. Maybe I'll get double white off the Cornucopia. They're not going to be able to interact with that early, or in game 1, right? Pass. Post board, they're going to bring in Haywire Might and stuff, but pre-board, we're not going to have a problem with relying on this for making our second color, or our second white there. What else you got? Show me the money. Show me the big boom booms. They need the Roots is the key card. That's what I'm going to be Leyline Binding. And they also have Tivar, which I'm saving this for. Osteomancer is another key card in the deck. Stuff like that. I'm a deep sleeper staycation. I love to hear it. Going to the international. Oh, nice. The international. What is that? International, like, football game? Like, what are we talking about? In Copenhagen. Nice. Dude, I'm jealous. I've heard, I want to visit Denmark. Copenhagen, yeah, Denmark. And Sweden. I want to go to Sweden as well. I have some friends from there, and they always tell me, come on, come visit, blah, blah, blah. And I never go. I should. I really do love traveling in Europe. Europe's awesome. What do I do here? So I go Raucous Theater. That gives us full domain. This costs 1. And then I can Lightning Helix. I gotta bind the roots. Never a creature. There are no creatures currently. I don't need another one of these, but I don't want to mill it. I'm gonna actually win with that. Okay, let's gain the 1 life this turn, and then a Lightning Helix on their turn, maybe. Get that Roots. Pass. Just hope they don't have, like, Terra Sunder or something. No? Okay. Okay, that's what I'm gonna Lightning Helix, so let's let that resolve. They do their thing. They're just raw dogging it here. They don't have anything in the graveyard. They're just hoping to hit something off this Tivar mill. See what they hit. Oof. The whiff? Oh, they get a Scornblade Berserker. Right. Okay. I could jam Niv-Mizzet here, play tap land, just gain 5 life casually. The life gain is going to be less relevant because they can go infinite. They can do essentially infinite damage in 1 turn. What's on top? I have the 7th land in my hand. I don't need this. Oh, 5, 6, yeah, 7, including Cornucopia. I think I'm going to mill that. And let's just gain a bunch of life. Let's see if they can't really interact. That deck is all in on their own combo. They're circle jerking. They don't have any way to actually interact with the opponent, but Bado. Nice. The Dota 2 World Championship. What? In Copenhagen you're going to go see it? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Crazy. You mean what kind of design, though? Architectural design? Or, like, what you do is a very different kind of, like, graphic design, web design, architectural design. I didn't know that, though. Denmark's the capital of... Just design seems too broad. Do you mean just, like, general, like, designers of all stripes from all industries? I didn't know that. Kind of interesting. They bring a permanent to their hand. The Roots are coming back. Yep. Okay. They have 1 card in hand. Now they've got... Oh, the Osteomancer in the yard. They need a Tivar to bring that back. Ayara? This is a crazy version of this deck. Can't block anything here, but it doesn't matter. My life is so high. Should I just herd migration and put them to the test? If I make my own luck, I might draw Leyline Binding and shut off that Roots. But if I don't have a lot of other plays here. The herd migration just puts them on such a crazy clock. It basically immediately says, can you beat me? If not, I'm going to eat your entire board or you're going to die. Like, I'm going to put them to 15 here. And then if I herd migration post-combat, that's lethal next turn. They have to actually respect it, right? But if I make my own luck into a Leyline, I can stop them from going off here. So they can actually flip this, right? If they give another creature that activated... Oh, no. Only a copy of this creature could flip. Yeah, what am I saying? They're just going to give the activated ability. That doesn't matter. What is mana value? Okay. I think I'm going to make my own luck here. I'm gonna try this. Let's see what happens. Holy shit. Okay. Go? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna have to Lightning Helix this. Fuck. With all the cards exiled with this? God damn it. Wait. Oh yeah, no, that is... Fuck. Oh my god. I can't shut that off, can I? Do they both have a counter? I can't shut this off. Am I gonna die? Fucking shit. Okay. Okay, this is hard. Sorry for the cursing, but I'm trying to think of how to interact profitably with this. I just can't. I can't. Okay. Like if they can bring everything back from the yard now. They're so close to going off. They just need a Tivar. And then they can go off. Oh man. They're milling the rat. They can cast everything out of their graveyard right now. Everything they cast out of their graveyard is generating a token, but the tokens don't have haste, so they can't keep generating mana here. They need a Tivar to give everything haste. This thing gets back any permanent, so they're trying to put Forager in the yard here, I think. If they put Forager in the yard, bring it back, they trigger it, and then they bring back Tivar, then everything gets haste, then I'm dead. Then I'm in big trouble. So I'm gonna let this all happen. Okay. Yeah. Gorehound kind of fuels the deck here, but they need to hit a Tivar. Gnawing Vermin is going to mill me a bunch. They're going to mill themselves, I think. Crazy. But there's no point. Yeah, they're just gonna... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, there's no point in doing this. It's just gonna take that off the board, but then they can just recast it this turn. So I can't stop this. Maybe I should have left that up for a Tivar? I think I might die here. Yeah. They need to put a Tivar and a Forager in the yard. Or a Forager, one of them. They need to pull a Tivar off the top or put a Forager in the yard. Bring back Forager, get Tivar. But they're running out of mana. They have 3 mana left. Because they still have to pay the mana costs for all these creatures. But with 1-drops, you can go infinite as long as every 1-drop you plays makes a creature that taps for mana. But none of these tap for mana until they play a Tivar. Sack to draw a card? What is that from? Oh, this. Oh, I see. So all of the things with a counter on them can sack to draw a card. I did not think about that. Interesting. Oh, this taps for mana too. So they have 3 mana still here. But if they can't go off here, I'm probably going to make my own luck and try and find a temp lockdown. And then wipe their board. Yeah, it's tough to go off unless they have Tivar. Tivar's the key piece here. They can keep going, but yeah, putting a huge board into play. Oh. Pylon. Very cool deck. Totally different take than what I was doing. Looks very interesting. Their yard is too empty. Yeah, well, they have a bunch of stuff, but again, Tivar is the linchpin here. If they cannot give their creatures haste, they can't go off. They need to give their creatures haste. They have 1 card because they just keep milling. They have 16 cards left in their deck. That's impressive. Oh, honey. I mean, that's still the play here, even though we lose Niv-Mizzet. I think I have to Sunfall, right? Temporary lockdown's so much better, but if I make my own luck and I don't hit one of our 2 lockdowns, then I am probably going to die next turn. I'm certainly going to die. So I think I have to safely Sunfall here, which means losing Niv-Mizzet, which means we can't make our own luck. But Double Herd Migration, they're going to have one card in their hand. They still have the Roots and the Cauldron, which is a little scary, but let's swing. Let's Surveil. They're at 10. I think I'm just looking for Atraxa or something at this point, right? Okay, I hate doing this to my own Niv-Mizzet, but must be done. They can sack and draw, sack and draw. Oh, why wouldn't they? They could draw 2 there. Why would they use that to activate that? Just tap the thing to make its own mana and then draw, right? It's not a tap ability. Yeah, tap it to make a mana, then sack it with using that mana. I don't know why they wouldn't just draw 2 there instead of 1 and make my thing a slightly smaller. This is a massive token. 14/14 token here. So I can basically kill them on their next turn, on my next turn. They had 1 card, they drew 1 extra card. There's the Tivar. Oh no, can they that means they can still go off here, I think. I think that means they can go off. Wow. Did they top deck it there in the last 2 draws? Very lucky. Shit. Yeah, this is going to be a time test here. Let's see if they can do this before they time out. Stack. I hate this shit. It's like eggs. It's eggs combo. They're just going to do... I can't auto pass here because I have stuff up. Should I just cycle Herd Migration and pass so that they auto time out here? Eesh. Yeah, nice draw. They had to find Tivar. They found another one. Maybe I should just cycle Migration pass here and see what happens. Let them time out. Yeah. Ouch, Tivar. Oh! My turn? I mean, there's no way I'm getting in with a 14/14 here. Any sweeper that I could have would kill my guy as well, so I'm just not going to play. I'm not going to activate. Okay, that takes Tivar off the battlefield. I can still Herd Migration. I need to eat the roots. Tivar doesn't do anything this turn. I'm actually going to eat roots here. Is there any way they can pull roots back out of the graveyard? Not that I can see, right? Soul Cauldron can trigger and make 1 more token. I'm going to pass on their upkeep and do it. Yeah, they can do it anyway here. Alright. Should I take this or should I take Tivar? I'm not even sure. I don't know. I think it's the roots. God damn it. These guys have crazy abilities. Sack to draw, tap for mana, sack another creature or artifact. I take X, where X is its mana value. That's never going to kill me in a deck this cheap. So that's mostly irrelevant. The Ayara seems like a dumb card, but I like the rest of their choices here. I actually really like Gnawing Vermin. This seems awesome. Just self-milling and costing 1. Any 1-drop immediately can go infinite with Roots and Tivar in play, right? And a Snarling Gorehound. Like, every 1-drop just pays for itself. And if you have 2 Roots, you net 1 mana, actually. So I kind of like that rat. I think Ayara stinks, though. Hey, Scoop. I'll take it. Game 1. Alright. Trophy. Lockdown, obviously. Oops, I don't need negate. Lockdown's insane. Trophy's really good here. What am I taking out? The sweepers are good. I think Ill-Time's actually weak here because it doesn't exile. Lightning Helix can hit Tivar. How good is that? It's tough. Yeah, Ham was playing this haiku. Yeah, I saw his stream earlier today. He said he's playing it again, and I was like, oh, is it the same deck? I wanted to see if it was the same list that we tried yesterday. It seems good, but it's very all in. Like, again, you can fizzle, you can lose to yourself. Like, again, they don't find Tivar fast enough, they lose. Like, that's what happened that game. It took them too long. They even found it there, but then they still couldn't go off. And then I got to untap and deal with their shit, and that was it. Killing the roots, just the whole deck comes apart, right? So things like Temporary Lockdown are just such a haymaker against them. I don't need the ramp, and I don't need the fixing as much, or the life as much. I'll cut Lightning Helix. I just keep cutting this. I just don't love it. Everything else is just awesome. Maybe I can cut a Niv-Mizzet as well. Let's cut one of each. We'll leave one in. Okay. It's less about me doing my thing here and just all about stopping them from doing their thing. I don't care about Niv-Mizzet. I don't even Atraxa. Like, we're only playing 2. If I was playing 4 Atraxa, I would cut a couple of those. We just need to stop them. This is more important than Atraxa in our deck, right? I'm going to keep this and see what happens. Land? Can't keep you. Okay. Thorn Vault Forager. Really? Nope. Don't need that. Okay. Sure. Ooh. Okay. I'm not going to binding anything, obviously. Let's just plot this and pass. Next turn, we've got land drop into if ill-timed if I want. Like, I can go get red with this and ill-timed. And I just want to get the Canker Bloom off the battle. They shouldn't have played this till I played a Temporary Lockdown or a Leyline Binding. They're just exposing this. Yeah, now I'm definitely going to ill-timed. And they think they're on the beatdown plan. No beating down here. Stop beating off. You're done here. It's illegal. Pervert. These Jund perverts, man, I'm telling you. Alright, draw us a couple cards. Let's burn them out. I want to keep double white here. I think I'm going to toss the District and... Is it Leyline Binding? No, maybe it's just Herd Migration here. I think I want to keep Lockdown. Right? Force them to have another Canker Bloom or something. They will be able to bring that back from the graveyard later, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, the Herd Migration I think is fine. I'm way off casting it. I don't need to cycle it because I'm going to be... I've got 2 lands in my hand. Pass. No need to pillage yet. Don't know what I need. There she is. More stuff. That's it? You're done? You're spent? Don't need that, I think. Let's jam this. See if they get lucky with another top decked thing here. But oh, sorry, I thought I was passing. Pass. Bot cards, am I right? GG. It's funny, that's how I felt when I was playing that deck. It's just like you do your thing, and then they do one thing to kill you, and then like you can't recover. I sweep, you lose. All right, that's it. I will see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 4. I think we're 3-0. I can't remember now. We're taking some diversions between. I will not love. Do not love. The weird thing about these Surveil lands, it really does bait me into keeping hands that maybe I shouldn't keep because I'm like, but I can Surveil twice. Surely I'll find something, right? This is a very slow hand. I am on the play. I have no white mana. If I had white mana, I would keep this, I think. But I don't even have white, so I'm going to mulligan this. I I will keep this. I don't love this either, but Niv-Mizzet can take a hike, and then we keep the rest. If I can get to 4 mana and draw cards, we'll draw out of this. And I have Helix to interact early, plus Cornucopia just gaining us so much life. Against 90%, 99% of the decks that I face, the life gain will be already like drawing a bunch of cards. Like anytime you play against Boros aggro, mono red, Gruul aggro, like any deck that's trying to kill you with damage, like low to the ground, aggressive, like black red lizards is another one. The built-in life gain is like drawing 3 extra cards against them. Like if Lightning Helix gains me 5 or 7 life, that's like playing a removal spell that draws me 2 cards, you know? It's actually ridiculous. Ridiculously powerful. Okay, we'll keep the land on top. So the only time that doesn't hold up is when they are playing Toxic. Then it's annoying. Okay, gonna keep Herd Migration. That'll get us our 4th land. Can't Cornucopia on 3, so just gonna cycle Herd Migration, play Passage here. Bronk. Well, that changes things. I think I'm just gonna plow this now. And let's get a blue source, I suppose. I can make black off Cornucopia. Not the end of the world. And I have 2 blue cards in my hand, so I really should get blue. Alright, here we go. Let's do a little dice damage. 3d6. Anybody beat that? I'll give you 1,000 wings. Oh my god, did I roll an 8? That is garbage. Rogue sneak attack damage. That is actual garbage. Okay, Preacher's annoying. Preacher's very annoying, but the only thing that's going to happen here is... Ooh. Is they are going to gain... they're going to get a token, which doesn't matter. I'm going to sweep, right? Should I keep Niv-Mizzet? Against mono black, they are going to have ways to make me sacrifice creatures, and Niv-Mizzet is much worse. Oops. Against a deck that has Lilianas and all that stuff. That said, I can cast it. It gains me 5 life. They don't have an answer. I get to flash back an explosion, maybe. Am I going to keep this? I don't know. I think I should mulligan, or I should ditch this. I think Herd Migration is a much better way to kill them. I'm going to ditch this. I don't think I want it, actually, against mono black. Maybe that's a mistake, but I feel like I'm going to pay 5 mana. They're going to pay 3 and kill it. And then they're going to, you know, play another spell or do something else. It's bad for me. It's a bad exchange. Sure. And block down going to be great again here. Yep. It's also not bad. I'd rather Sunfall than discard 2 cards, so let's just do that. This is nice because they can't Liliana sack it, and then I can activate to start attacking Liliana. So, yep. It's fine too. Just draw some cards next turn. We'll be okay. You all in on that? Oh boy. You better pray. I'm gaining a lot of life here. Oh! Nope, don't discard. Land? Yes. I think I'm gonna keep that. Let's pass. If they activate one of these, I can bind it. If not... Okay, I can just bind that, right? I have a Sunfall. But... yeah, let's eat this, because temporary lockdown eats the other things, right? Migration. Okay. One of the dead cards in their hand. Okay. Ooh. I could plot this. I'm looking for... Could just keep it in my hand and not take any damage either. I'm looking for a temporary lockdown. Should I look at the top 10 and just jam lockdown here? I probably should, right? Yeah, I'll take you. Pass. Any land gets us migration here. We stop taking damage. We have Sunfall for their creatures. Bronco. Sure. Nice. Untapped land. Perfecto. GG? Not yet. I don't think black plays as sweeper, so Liliana's terrible here now, and a lot of their spot removal is just bad. I don't know how they're ever beating this. They can top deck something, but yeah, they know. They stuck on 3 land the whole game, but I guess they're an aggro deck, so that tracks. Baloth comes in. Temp Lockdown comes in. Let's cut a Pillage. Lightning Helix still good. The sweepers are obviously still good. That's why I keep cutting Make Your Own Luck. Maybe I just cut Niv-Mizzets. Cut all the Niv-Mizzets. One Helix? Something like that. Let's try that. Maybe I'm leaving in the Make Your Own Luck here, but I think that's actually what I should be cutting. I think Make Your Own Luck is too clunky in this matchup, but yeah. Okay, so who beat me? I rolled an 8. Oh, Lag Gladiator got me. For sure. G-Note for you. Larithiel got me. G-Note for you. God, I got my ass kicked by everybody. Yagaduku got me. G-Note for you. Haiku got me. G-Note for you. Who else? Everybody kick him while he's down. Nightling Wolf. Can't resist. Kick him. Kick him. There you go. Arcanus, how you doing? Yeah, there's the deck. It's a good one. I think it's good. It's good against aggro, and it really is good against mid-range. Right now, Bant Toxic is at an all-time low. I don't see it at all anywhere. So, life gain just, it's like having built-in, you know, I don't know, like some kind of giant cushion against every other deck. Like, they have to take 5 more turns than they normally would to kill you. It gives you so much time. Hey, I could take a white here. This is awkward. I have the Baloth in my opener, though. Got the mulligan. No. Oh, boy. Okay. Don't love mulling to 5. Do not love. Douchebag. Black decks, you know? Just douchebags. Anyway, it's good that they did it on turn 1. Like I said, duress gets better and better the later the game goes, and then it gets terribly worse, and it falls off a cliff. Like, the turn before your opponent plays the big card that they're going to play, that's when you should duress them, right? Yeah, I guess I discard that. Try and find a second white source here. Sure. Oh man, Lightning Helix no good. Okay. That's bad. Probably gonna lose to Preacher this game. But Multi-5 is tough. And, you know, Multi-5 discard, of course. Makes it even worse. Sure. Maybe I should have Lightning Helix their face there just to stop this thing from drawing a card. I didn't even think about that. I should have totally done that, actually. Kill you! They don't get a clue here. Yeah, whatever. Discard this, I guess. Ooh, nice. Pass? You know they're gonna make me discard this, right? I could just slam it here. I'm being really dumb. I should just slam Baloth. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Sunfall. I don't even have double white. I have to ditch that. I don't even have double white here. This is gonna be great. Aclazots me, bro. Oof. Now I get to trade for Preacher. Nice. Okay. Still not good for us, but... need to find a white source and a Sunfall now. Sure. Ooh, Binding not bad. Okay, I will eat Aclazots. Okay, we multi-5. If I find a white source and I have 4 temporary lockdowns in my deck, I can wipe that enchantment. It's drawing them 2 cards a turn now. That doesn't do anything. They've got to pump it up, but I'm sure they will. Okay. Yikes. Cool card sleeve. The Corgi? Yeah, it is nice. It's kind of weird for me. I don't know, that kind of a magic sleeve. This is a nice sleeve. This is what we're talking. Is this what you were talking about? Mine, yeah, mine's sweet, right? I do like that. I like just like a generic design. This is a little bit more busy than I like, but I just love the highlighting effect on it and everything, yeah. Atraxa. Not exactly what I wanted to see. I need a white for. I know. I need a white source and a temp lockdown, like back to back. So don't think we're gonna win this one. That's okay. Multi-5s happen. Nah. Scoop first. Scoop. Yeah, I like it. I like those kind of sleeves. Usually I like a little bit more simple design, but you know what? Maybe I'll take this out. I mean, it does hit Bronco, but man, not hitting Preacher's a pain in the arse. Maybe temp lockdown's enough for Bronco, and I take these out and I bring in like Tidebinder. Trophy blows up enchantments. That's not bad either. I don't know. Let's try this. Try a different sideboard plan here, but we did multi-5. I think that's really the reason we lost there. But we shall see. But yeah, what I was saying about duress is interesting. I never really thought about it until I read an article about, you know, this. Somebody wrote that was saying, you know, it was Paolo Vito Damodorosa, I think, wrote an article talking about when is the optimal time to use Thoughtseize, or the equivalent, duress in this case, right? Do you use it on turn 1? Or do you use it on turn 2 or turn 3 or whatever? Like, there's many factors that go into the decision. I think most players just slam duress on turn 1. But he wrote that it's very rarely correct to do that. And I remember going, really? And you know, you read what he's saying, and it makes a lot of sense. And it's like, yeah, like if I know I'm playing its Fable of the Mirror Breaker in Standard and I side in duress, I'm never duressing on turn 1, because whatever they play on turn 2 or their turn 1, if I'm on the play, doesn't matter. I don't need to take it on turn 1. Give them 2 more draw steps to maybe draw the Fable. If I look at their hand turn 1 and they don't have Fable, I have to take something else, or maybe I take nothing and it's a disaster. Give them as many chances as you can to let them draw the card that you want to take. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, that makes so much sense. I started trying to do that, and I've had more success with those kind of effects because of it. Like, those kind of little things, you know, like a level up moment for me anyway. And yet I see everybody always slam duress on 1. And when I say that's a mistake, I'm sure people are just, they think I'm salty or something. Oh, you just don't like getting duressed. It's like, what? No, it's just, it's wrong. Like, it's wrong. Like, listen to players better than me talk about this. They'll tell you the same thing. I could get another white source, but I've got Fabled Passage to get second white here. I probably should just get blue. Let's just get blue for now. They can take whatever, it doesn't matter. Probably Leyline, but that's fine. I'm gonna get up to make your own luck here, hopefully. Ooh, Troph. Shit. Now I wish I had black. Okay. Don't need that. Okay, let's see what they do. I'm probably gonna get black now instead of double white. Sure. I don't need that. We'll get a temp lockdown. Then it just makes this decision easier. I can just get double white freely here. There's a white, sure. So I guess I'll play that this turn. Don't need that. Okay, let's untap with Make Your Own Luck, please. But now would be the time to duress me, right? Ah, shit. I still think I discard this over 2 lands here. Even though any untapped land lets me cast that, I think I'd rather... Oh, and they have 2 random discard effects? Sure. Oops. I drew Make Your Own Luck. I need a land here. Boy, are they lucky. Okay. Sure. Opponent had a pretty good draw this game. I think a little bit lucky, but again, 1 temporary lockdown off the top, and we reduce them to the top of their deck. I'm losing some life, though. Ooh. They're all on 2. Okay, let's pass. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna have to discard this. Yeah. Oops. It doesn't matter anyway. I was gonna exile one of these, then I'm like, no, you know what? I shouldn't have actually leylined before hostile. Should have let that resolve. Let the trigger do whatever. And then slam it. But, oops, I screwed that up. I don't think it matters. I'm not gonna be able to beat these enchantments. Not 3 of them. So, GG. Needed to top deck a temporary lockdown. But as soon as I realized, I'm like, wait, I don't want to put that in my hand. I just figured it doesn't matter what I kill here. Give them a clue, but yep, the enchantments kill me. All right, that was the second last round. I hope I can have one more. I'm going to do one last round. I will see you there. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the last round. We got to go quick here. Another rough draw, but I am going to keep this with Herd Migration in my hand. Let's see what we find. Not a bad hand if I don't get too badly disrupted, but if I'm playing against another mono black discard deck and they have duress on turn 1, maybe they can take this. But again, even if they do, I think it's still better to wait until turn 2, because they know I'm on the draw here. I can't Herd Migrate till turn 2 anyway, so there's no need to even do it turn 1. Should we get the bets up for the last match? Here we go. I'll do the old reverse bet no. See if we win here. 8-ball, are we going to win this? Most likely. My opponent seems to be AFK. I need to go fast here, dude. Okay, they're mulliganing. It's mono red or something. Lizards. Black red lizards. Would love to find another white source. I was just going to say for temp lockdown. That's great. Then I don't have to migrate for a white. I can just get white with Fabled Passage, right? Okay. They don't have a turn 2 play? Is that what just happened there? I don't think I need the Leyline right now. We have all this removal. Sweepers and, yeah, life gain. We don't need spot removal right now. There's no weird non-creature permanent that's going to punish me here. Ooh, they're a red-black deck, I think, right? Unless this is mono-red lizards? Usually they're red-black. Ooh, that was a fantastic draw. So I was going to Herd Migrate for an untapped land, but now I'm just going to Lightning Helix. Is this... I lost life. I'm just going to kill this now. I'm not sure if they have pump spells and stuff, but let's crack this as well. I think I'm going to get... I should get second white here. I really shouldn't be greedy, but I'm a greedy bastard, so I'm going to get... Cornucopia makes blue. I'm going to get blue here. Cornucopia can make double white. We'll be fine. Ouch. Well, now I'm regretting putting the Leyline in the graveyard. Who the hell plays Urabrask's Forge in the main deck? Savages. Savages. Don't need that. Okay. We're going to gain a lot of life, but still. Forge is a sideboard card. Don't be ridiculous. Alright. Let's see what happens. You guys are all in. I love it. I'm going to go all in on slots right away. Slots. God, I cannot win slots for the life of me. Okay, all the cornucopias, huh? I mean, I think I'm just going to do all this, right? Here we go. Smoltron. Oh, Smoltron. The intro music. Oh. I'm gonna... Okay, it's the last match. I'm gonna have to mute that, seriously, for YouTube. That's okay, I will. I'm gonna gain 15 life off of Niv-Mizzet here. Oh, and there's the Leyline. Gain 15. Oh my lord. Boom. That's like drawing 6 cards against mono red or some crazy thing. Yeah, your turn. I don't even need to do this, actually. Why am I doing that? I can just wait till beginning of combat. Okay. Oof. Triple cornucopia. I drew 2 cornucopias. Now I'm at 25. I was at 10. Eesh. You can't interact with this card. I know. How do you beat this card, you're asking? You don't. My reply. Yes. They cannot win now. 3 cornucopias and a Niv-Mizzet walk into a bar. I'm gonna bring in Lockdown. Main deck, Forge. Extremely rude. I'm gonna bring in Tidebinders for that nonsense. Temporary Lockdown also still good here. Let's just take out, yeah, Make Your Own Luck. Oh, everything else is great. Everything is great. Pillage, maybe I'll take out Pillages. Is Assassin's Trophy crazy? It's one of the few things that hits a Leyline or a Forge, right? Niv-Mizzet is unbeatable. They can't interact with it. Even Herd Migration's great, like gaining the life. Maybe I just need one Atraxa here. I'll cut one Atraxa and one Lockdown. I feel like, yeah, if they have main deck Forge, they must have 4 Forges, right? Yeah, Gladiator, did you see that? That's like drawing 5 cards against them. That just like erased the last 5 points worth of, or 5 cards worth of damage that they played. Assuming 1 card on average is about 3 damage, which is probably a little high on the high side. It's usually about 2 damage is equal to a card against mono red. 2.5 damage, something like that. I know it sounds ridiculous to say something like 2.5 damage, but really, like if you're doing the actual math, you could figure this out. Like if people, and I think I've heard people do this and say this kind of stuff. Like they're like, yeah, it's about this. You know, like what is Scry 2 worth? How much of a card is Scry 2 worth? People have debated this for a long time. Most players, I think mathematically speaking, you can get it down to about it's worth 0.6 of a card or something, or like so, or you know, it's almost a card. Close. Like half a card, essentially. Surveil 2, I would say, is worth a card in most decks, especially if you're doing things out of the graveyard. Am I going to keep this? I think this is too slow. And again, we don't have white. We need white. White is, yeah, all of our removal is white. Oh, we don't have white here, but I can make white off this, and the Cornucopia just gains us so much life that I feel like I should keep this. They were very slow here to begin with. Give me a white source. Oh god, I can't keep that. I can't keep that. Oh boy, I can't cast Lightning Helix until I draw a white or red source here. It's kind of bad, but I'm not going to 5 here. Oh, fuck off. I just put one of you on the bottom. Oh, I need a land so badly. I was on the draw. I figured I'd draw a land in the first 3 draws, but here's our 3rd draw coming up. No land yet. Grabby Giant! Seems silly instead of playing a 2-drop, but what do I know? Ooh, this guy's scary. Come on, white source. Off the top. Let's go. A red source helps, but we're falling pretty far behind here. I can't keep this. I can't play a double white card. We have to lean on Lightning Helix, gaining us 5 every time I cast it to kill them. Oh boy. Well, if I draw Fabled Passage, it would be perfect here. I'd be able to go Cornucopia, play Passage, fetch, get white, Lightning Helix something, gain 5. That would be amazing. Give me a Fabled Passage off the top one time. I'm at 9. Oh, I'm at 9. I can't play Cornucopia here, I think. If I play Cornucopia, I'm dead, right? I mean, they haven't played a land. They missed their land drop last turn. 2 turns now, actually. This is their 2nd turn. 2 treasure. I'm gonna leave a Tidebinder here. I don't know. Probably a mistake. Okay, they can't pump this guy, so I get to eat him. And then I have a blocker. They don't have any shocks? They're playing so many creatures, they don't have any interaction, or maybe they sided it out. Please let me draw Fabled Passage here. Koth! Whoa! Koth. Okay, have not seen Koth in a hot minute. To be honest, I thought he rotated. But, right. That is not the card I need to draw here. I think I'm going to die now. Oh my god. Ugh. I can Binding Koth, but I need to Lightning Helix here, not Binding. Gets another mountain. Sure. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I go to 3, I guess. White source off the top. That's not a white source. I have to ditch that. I can't. I need another white source. So if I go Helix gain 5, I have to stop Koth from ulting or I die. I go to 8. I take 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at 1. That doesn't go to face. Oh, I die. Okay. Nice. My mana kills me. I could have mulled to 5, I guess, but I still think that's not correct. Let's run it back. I think I am going to tweak this mana base. I think there are too many dual lands that are not white. There needs to be a couple more white duals. It's by far the most important color. The deck, as usual, is just green-white base, right? And you're splashing for a bunch of other stuff. They're moneyballing MTG, yeah. Nice. Koth. Koth of the Hammer. No, that's a is that a different Koth? What is this one called? I don't remember. This I can keep. This is good. All these Surveil lands really do, you know, again, if you consider Surveil 2 as kind of a... I don't need that now. Surveil 2 as a, almost like drawing a card, you know, playing like 8 Surveil lands in your deck, like in any given game, it's like you're seeing more cards than your opponent. You're definitely like almost pseudo drawing more cards, right? Let me think here. I'm gonna go with this. Shit, I do want land. I'm gonna keep that. Okay, they're gonna play some stuff. We're gonna explosion, wipe their board, gain some life, because we'll have a Cornucopia in place soon enough. Okay, let's get another white source into play, I think. Tidebinder for the Urabrask's Forge? Sure. We get to cycle the Herd Migration here, which I think I will do. And get a black source. Then we'll have full domain. If I draw Leyline Binding, it costs 1. And I can also cast, like, you know, Pillage the Bog and all that stuff. Oh, it's being sketchy. Can I have to put it right in the middle. If it's too far to the left, it, like, won't find it. Good old Magic the Gathering. Well, if I play this, I can have Lightning Helix Cornucopia up, so that's pretty good. Let's do that and pass. Grab bag. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully they go to activate this claw and we get to absolutely demolish them. Should I take 2? Come on, do it. Weak. Okay, I'd rather kill that guy, I think. Could just ill-timed explosion here as well. But then I have to discard cards. I think I'd rather do this and just gain 5. It's so crazy. Just gaining 5 here again is just like drawing 2 cards off mono red. Let's get another Hedge Maze. I'd like to get multiple blue because I do have Tidebinders in my deck. Now we get to draw Leyline, gain life. I don't even need to discard anything here. Pass. Leave up Leyline for their Forge. Show me the Forge one time. Come on. No. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No Forge? Really? Alright. Pump it. There you go. I shouldn't do this. Should I do this? It's gonna be tough to beat a Forge. Alright, fine. Not having that Lightning Helix up that turn punishing us. So many tap lands here, but... Okay, that's fine. Good. Sunfall. Ah, beautiful. Let's draw more cards. And gain more life. Not gonna discard. And pass. So now we have double binding for any forge or Koth they may draw. Burn spells do not affect us. Go ahead, discard your cards. And this guy will just die to Sunfall. I can just take hits off this guy all day. Ah, that's why they're doing that. Okay. I think it might be time to bind this idiot. Let's do it. Do it before he attacks here. Yeah, I'll gain a life. Why not? Oh, sorry. Boop. Anything else? Okay, I feel pretty good this game. And there's K-Bag, K-Train. I'm gonna ill-timed on my turn draw cards, so let's do this now. Even though we're not gaining another life, it's just one life anyway. Who gives a shit, right? They're mono red, so they can't interact with my enchantments. Those guys are gone for good. They get a mountain though. 4 mana, fetch a mountain. Deal. Do not want. Let's draw some freshies. Some fresh ones. Here we go. That's what I like to see. No discard. Pass. We've got Lightning Helix on their turn. And then we've got Niv-Mizzet flashback a bunch of stuff. They just scoop on 20 life. Alright, that's the last match. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed Niv to Life. It's very good. I think we went 4-1. I will see you in the next series. Peace.